That's it for me.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Pass to Batum. And stolen by Boucher. Here we go. And here's Siakam for three. Drops in the three. Boy, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. Having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And scoring the ball, we got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Jackson. To the wing, right side. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Stolen by Siakam. Right side, Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
But he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both good from the line that time. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half going by. George, right side. And it's Toronto's ball. It's a 5-point game.
There's a lot to admire about how Pascal Siakam attacks defenders. I mean, he's so shifty outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you think from looking at his frame.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by Toronto. Leonard outside. He takes it in. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locate the open man.
Sneaky strength of Siakam. It's one of the reasons why he's such a tough matchup.
He really is a tough matchup. He will put bigger guys on skates out there on the perimeter. Of course, he can still play back to the basket on the block. There's no easy answer for how you match up with Siakam.
Out to the right wing. Batum gets the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
The players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he probably thought he was going to bury it up.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Batum. Down low. Here's Morris. No, stop it in there. Jammed it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity, a three-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. Now here's Lowry. It's a three-point game. Pass to Baines. Three-pointer. Kennard with the rebound. It's Rondo on the tape. Zubac with it. There's the try. That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Morris. Rebounded by Birch.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Trent's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Hood. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up. 54 seconds left to the first quarter.
Kyle Lowry, the veteran out of Villanova, still a top-of-the-line player at the point guard spot. On the back end of his career at this point, but he is still good.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
I'll tell you, he doesn't get points away. Excellent job from the line.
And George with the jam.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Here's Birch. Oh, Morris with a steal. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Both free throws good from Lowry. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris on the wing. Leonard on the tape. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Pushing the action, always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Here's Lowry. On easy, two on the layup. Lowry's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Leonard. Tipped.
Nice.
Wow! Oh, the first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one. A fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Well, Grant, you grew up no stranger to professional sports. Now, your dad had a distinguished career as a running back. How'd that help you become an NBA player?
Well, aside from the fact that my dad told me to shoot my free throws and use the backdoor, it really did help a lot, Brian. At a young age, to be around the game, in the locker room, on the sideline, understand what it means to be a professional, how hard you have to work, the dedication, the sacrifice. Having seen that and experienced that as a child, I think it really helped me understand what was necessary and what needed to happen in order to become a professional basketball.
Hey, and shout out to Cal for sticking with the fundamentals, too. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
It's well known, Patrick Beverly is a gamer. He was asked if too many players in the league go hard. He said, quote, I'll keep it real simple. No, not everyone plays hard. That's why it's a skill. That's why it stands out. It's all about will. Mine is stronger than most. Guys, hard data.
I don't either, Allie. Thanks a lot. Good stuff.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam on the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto.
Well, a lot of times we associate scoring with the star players. For Paul George, important to be a complete player, and his defense, it sets him apart.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Here he goes. Pass to Trent. Back to Boucher. 4 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. It's deflected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Back to Leonard. They set a pick. Oh, there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It goes on Chris Boucher.
The aggressive approach Leonard put to the action rewarded with the foul call.
Smitty, how about Paul George? Seems like his game really starts at the defensive end.
Well, Brian, he's not caught up on his stats. He's looking to compete, guard the other team's best player, and he knows this offense is just as potent.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Buries it down low. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
It's tipped. Good with it. Guarded now by George. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 7.
This is the shot you want to get him. And open.
Gets it down. Showing some power.
Nice. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Puts up a 3. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Out to Leonard. And there's 1:45 left in the second period. And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lowry outside. Inside. Here's Birch. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Morris. 11 points in the game. Leonard on the wing. Takes the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Great rhythm on the catch and shoot. Kawhi showing us what's good.
Pass to Hood. Baines with the ball. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Morris.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They built up the lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Shot to stop the run. To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Leonard outside.
A beast on the dribble drive. You see Kawhi right there, undeterred by contact.
And they're able to recover. The offensive rebound. Hood. Ooh, great there. Shot. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers on top. Up 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. They still have time to make this game,
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Raptors have one of the most loyal followings. None more so than superfan Nav Bhatia, who barely missed a home game since the beginning. Last year, he was the first fan in NBA history to receive an authentic championship ring. Not only that, he was honored by the Basketball Hall of Fame in their new Superfan Gallery. Guys, pretty sweet.
No question. Allie, thanks. Here's Birch. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And of the great scorers, Greg, who strikes you as the most unselfish?
Without a doubt, BA, it's LeBron James. I mean, LeBron James throughout his career has been almost at times a pass-first kind of player. A guy who players love to play with because he's so good at facilitating the basketball and keeping everyone engaged. Oh, but by the way, he's a great scorer. May go down when it's all said and done as the greatest scorer ever in the NBA. As a guy who's so unselfish. The most unselfish scorer and maybe the most unselfish superstar in the history.
Oh my goodness! He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. And the Raptors call time here.
Kawhi Leonard, a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, has all the tools, and we know he's dedicated on that end. Does an excellent job of scouting out his opponents and taking away their first and second options. When you look at teams, they try to go away from Kawhi when he's on that end.
And the Clippers have possession. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kennard on the double team. Here's Boucher. Chalk up two there. Boucher's got 8 points. Smitty, you get a sense a lot of players don't like playing against Kawhi Leonard.
But the question, BA, is why? He is stifling. He denies touches, swallows up your airspace, and despite his aggressiveness, he's rarely baited into fouls.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Leonard.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Kennard with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a second foul of the game. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And Rondo, here we go. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rondo, he's got his first points of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Oh, and Leonard throws it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And Baines with the slam.
He's steady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
1.5 minutes left to play in the third. Right side, Rondo. Back to Zubac. Lets it go from deep. And the ball outplayed. The Raptors will have it.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Leonard with the ball. Baines picks him up. And the basket by Leonard.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, he needs something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
The 3 is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a fill-it-out process. Now it's winning time.
That's the trend. Let's go with the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. That's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Leonard outside. Stolen by Siakam. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead. They lead by 14. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On offense, here are the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Jackson, here we go. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite and a big asset off the dribble.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far. It's Lowry. He is called in by the Clippers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Over to the left wing. Here's Van Vliet. And he finishes the layup.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Leonard outside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Kawhi is carving up this defense. Love his awareness. He is finding the open man.
Pass to Birch. Lowry right side. Stolen by Jackson. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Well, Grant, we're seeing more and more teams fall in love with the 3-ball right now. You think there's anything the league can do to promote more balance offensively?
Well, that is a concern because we've gotten a little bit out of balance with everyone shooting too many 3-point shots. I had a couple of ideas, like one of them might be to eliminate the 3-point shot from the corner. And now that's a 2-point shot. And so it would change the schemes defensively, the spacing, might require more ball movement and player movement on the offensive end. A lot of guys now use the 3-point line from a spacing standpoint. But it's interesting. Unless there's some rule changes, I don't know if you can really change where this game is at right now.
Lowry outside. Boucher outside. Can they get it? Can't get it to drop. And the Clippers will come the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's a 3-pointer.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Pass to Lowry. Beyond the arc. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Exchanging buckets for downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
The players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
For the finish. And Siakam with the jam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showed the crowd a little extra that time. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Tipped away. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. 1:49 left to the 4th quarter. Pass to George. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Up to the right wing. The 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jackson attacking. George outside. And Anunoby pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
That one misses. No good on the second free throw. Leonard outside. Pass to Rondo. And here's Leonard. And he makes it.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Rondo's shot is off. Pass to Flynn. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. 9 seconds left to the fourth quarter of this one. That's it. And a fast breakdown for the Raptors. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks.
Runs. Man, I got runs this year. Storms. On this year. Gonna eat rice and stew and I'm strong this year. Big like John this year. Strong this year. Storms got platinum, but yeah, I got runs this year. Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Alex. How you feel? Oh, okay. Wow. Outside Morant. Here's the replay.
The Grizzlies really didn't entertain anyone else with the selection. They leaked through sources, or maybe we just all knew that they'd be crazy. Morant wasn't never wait.
Pass to Anderson. From deep. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
And here's Morant. He's guarded by Oladipo. Right with him. Butler. It's Adebayo, high post. First quarter, just over a minute played. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ariza. Lots of room. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. You know, Chris, some people debated whether R.J. Barrett should be taken at number 2. That debate never escalated.
Yeah, but give the Grizzlies credit. Barrett, he can do his thing with the Grizzlies. Needed a point guard after Kyrie left. They wanted to create a sense of stability around the franchise, being confident and definitive in your decisions. That's the way to do it.
Driving it. Oh, Ariza, good. And the way Ariza uses his legs, he gets to the basket, is just sensational, just tirelessly attacking. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Here's Valanciunas. Kept alive. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And it's Adebayo off the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
He had very little resistance. I mean, he had to bring much faster help than that.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You can tell Valanciunas has really been working on his passing. Nice time, my kid.
Pass to Ariza. Lets the 3 fly. Anderson pulls it down.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Jackson. Pounded by Adebayo. They get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
Really strong five and big man. 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Brooks with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. .146 left to the opening quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Dedmon. Dragic with it. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. There's the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
But he didn't do a good enough job with it. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Up top, Valanciunas. Outside to Brooks. Pass to Allen. From behind the arc. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Heat. No good on the triple.
Oh, that's just enough to break the Heat. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen. That's how you go. He uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valley.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dragic. Driving to the basket. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's a perfect setup. Charlie screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the front.
Pass to Jackson. And And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
You're governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the league right now.
Grant, you were an exceptional ball handler in your day. How about now? Who's the best scorer off the bounce in this league?
You know, BA, you wouldn't give me that tough question. I mean, that's with all the great players in this league who are all very capable off the bounce. I don't know. I probably would have to go with James Harden. I mean, his ability on the perimeter, handling the basketball, step back three-pointers, and then, of course, he's so good at crafting with the ball, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. You know what? The MVP of the league in years past, I have to say it's James Harden.
I'm just going to throw in LeBron James on the floor. And maybe it's a little hint of Luka Magic as well.
They're pretty good, too. That's fair.
Working through the lane, Grant uses change of speed to keep the fielders at bay.
Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Nunn. The three is up. Goes back up. Adebayo, that's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Going inside.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. They can't give the opposition passes.
I want to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, if you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there.
What's interesting, Bam Adebayo grew up in a single-wide trailer home in Pinetown, North Carolina. Now, of course, living with his mother, he made it his mission to get her out of that trailer and into a better life. They have no answer defensively inside.
And for motivation, Adebayo told us he kept a picture of that trailer hanging in his locker, adorning the home screen on his phone, his address written on his shoes.
And what motivation that was, and of course, seeing how far he's come. And he said that trailer is where I got the ambition and anger. If we had a better life, I wouldn't be here. That trailer made me.
Memphis leading.
This is just being a good team. Morant making sure to put the ball over to his open man.
Pass to Robinson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Robinson with a steal. And stolen by Adebayo. Robinson finds some space. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for me.
And it's in there. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Memphis with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Robinson with a double. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass break Miami. Here's Adebayo. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Free throw's good, Adebayo.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Allen shoots. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Allen shoots at 11 points. Here's Butler. There's the try. And it's Butler with the jam.
Elevation on that stride and strong dunk. Like bumping his clean tape.
Grant, for Valanciunas, you have to wonder how it felt getting traded mid-season from Toronto to Memphis. That was the trade for Gasol, and then seeing the Raptors go on to win it all. That was tough.
Yeah, you kind of feel bad for him. I mean, he spent his entire career in Toronto. Yes, we know it's an unfortunate part of the game, especially since he wasn't given a championship ring. But that is the standard operating procedure. But you still hate to see it go down that way.
Miami trailing. Pass to Dedmon. Rockets outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening, he capitalizes.
And here's Allen. Takes the 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. On the attack, Hero. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Dedmon. A tight game here in Miami. Here's Hero. That 3's off the mark. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
But you see why they keep going to Valanciunas. He knows how to dominate when he's got the hot hand.
Pass to Brooks. And now off the back of the rim and in. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead. And here are the Heat. Here's Dedmon. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains the triple. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's squaring up his Iguodala. Nice foul.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Iguodala. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We played through the first half of the game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. And Adebayo over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that bait.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
It's Oladipo with a dribble.
Oh, nice! What a jam!
Yeah.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he throws a dunk with that high and difficult rate.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's Valanciunas. 17 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Shoots. Well, Grant, what's your take on the so-called pace and space style that so many teams are playing these days?
Yeah, B.A., I really like this style of play. One, it speaks to how the game has evolved. 25 years ago, there was more physicality. The scoring was not up. The game wasn't as exciting to watch. As we fast forward to the present day, the game is exciting for the fans, and it's also exciting for the players to play. Shooting is an emphasis. It's about speed, athleticism, and a lot of fun to play and watch.
This system is set up perfectly for him. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Adebayo. Man, finished off by Adebayo.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Both teams decided to change it up. Memphis calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they coaches do.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting service.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
It was a quick turnaround between last season and this one. The original suggestion was at training camp less than a month after the finals ended. That aroused some concern from the players' union, and the gap was widened, but not by much. Guys, no complaints here. It's time for NBA basketball.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Allie. The Heat making a switch here. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Ariza. The Heat rebound. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Yep, count it. Morant got 4 points now in the quarter.
When he doesn't play around, if the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Pass to Oladipo. Count it.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong, it allows him to take a hit and score.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performance for this guy is. He relishes the chance to have.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Oladipo left side. Adebayo from long range. The shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Heat on D. They trail by 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. It's deflected.
Oh, a good shot blocker. Who competes hard on defense. The Grizzlies better think twice before trying down two.
And the shot goes down.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now, Vienna, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there for him.
Pass to Robinson. The basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Robinson's got 5.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Counted from distance. 3 seconds left. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Dragic fires from deep. That shot missing. Morant with it. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it.
And here's Butler outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they control the boards tonight.
Pass to Allen. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Morant with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Allen. Now here's Valanciunas. For three, Allen. They get the rebound. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And Miami has possession. A 12-point game. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Let's go with a three. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Ooh, the vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. I mean, Morant's already reached an elite level as a player.
For three, Robinson tries to save it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Well, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Fantastic ball moving for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
An golden opportunity that you can't make good. Maybe a wake-up call to the defense. They can't even. Oh my God.
Oh, Reza, good. And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A bottom shooter from there, inside out, light it up. Jackson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson outside. High post, Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Brad, since the conclusion of your playing career, you've spent the better part of a decade covering the game on television. So what's been your favorite part of that aspect of your career?
You know, BA, it's been incredible. I mean, I've enjoyed every aspect of covering games. And I think for me, it's being so close to the action, getting a chance to almost get lost in the game, feeling like you're in the game as we get a chance to watch these amazing athletes go up and down the court. It's the closest thing to actually playing, being right here next to you, calling the games.
And great makeup, too.
Always.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical should play here.
And it's John Morant with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. That's Adebayo.
This is the energy work from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there contesting without foul.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Butler.
And some people questioned Butler when he chose Miami over the 76ers. And many thought he wasn't going to a contender. It turned out Butler knew exactly what he was doing.
Butler hits them both.
We all know Butler wants to win. He knows he's in the prime years of his career. He's hungry to target.
Up top, Valanciunas. Good, and the setup by Morant. Valanciunas has got 25 points. Thinking of Butler in Miami, in hindsight, it was an obvious fit.
Yeah, BA, the competitive culture of Miami blended in with Jimmy Butler. I mean, it was a match made in heaven. And Butler has been nothing but fantastic as he's elevated this team.
Brooks outside. Down low. Back to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Outside for Brooks. 19-footer. He's wide right. Gets off the rim.
I've got to move past that one. I mean, they wanted to pick that again.
Exactly right. That's the kind of shots he's trying to work for as offensively.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. 107 left to play in the fourth. And no good. As the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
He knows y'all know it's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes us tough matchups.
Robinson can't hit. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Valanciunas with it. Now Oladipo defending. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And Adebayo over to help. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Outside Robinson. The rebound by Jackson.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Oladipo. Into the lane. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
On the attack, Hero. Here's Achua. Nice work on the boards, paying off for the basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown in the defensive glass.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
And it's Robinson penetrating.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's Memphis winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
You know, you have two choices. You can either